Okay. What's going on? Do I have to do this? Do I have to do this all over again? I would not be too pleased. Doing normal. I skip this. Yummy.
Good evening, everybody. This is Carly Reese.
Oh, I swear I did this.
Team received a telephone call. It seems an old man has been left behind at a nursing home. Here we are now at the Brody nursing home. Just about to begin searching the inside of the facility for the elderly gentleman.
Is somebody there? Help! Please help me! Over here!
Over there?
What is going on? Can I move? Oh fuck, my controller's gone flat.
Justine, what on earth happened? Who did this to you?
Oh no.
I don't know.
I gotta do it all over again.
No idea. I was at the office when somebody suddenly attacked me from behind and knocked me out. When I came to, I was here like this. Please, get me out of these things.
My fucking controller's gone flat.
Look at these shackles. Who would do this? Whoever it was, he must be quite the sadist.
Just
Yeah, he
hang on.
is.
We'll get you free from there.
But how do these unlock?
Well, we'll just have to look around. There's got to be some way to do it.
There's gotta be some way to do it. Okay. Do this all over again. Oh, what am I looking at? Okay. Some kind of note. Okay, that's a hint. I cannot use guns. Makes it a lot easier for me, doesn't it? Sleepy? What is y'all doing here? I should go back on Club Penguin. That fucking dude, that fucking streamer I was playing like a bunch of like Flash games. That was like the best stream I've had. Okay. I'm kinda sick of this game, I'm not gonna lie. I think I might find another game. Ha ha ha!
No, but I think I could
Stop. You said this yesterday.
Excuse me?
Oh. This game's so disgusting. Hold up. I think I might find another game. I think I need to put on low tier god while we wait. That's amazing. I'll pull up low tier god on Brave, and that's the first thing that comes up. Okay, so put it over here. That is fucking amazing.
No, I want a small sweet tea, ma'am.
You should really try the mango passion fruit seasonal beverage. It's half sweet tea, half lemonade.
No.
Oh, well, I would still smash that 1,000%. She has a big mouth. Why are you sitting in a crying emoji? What's the matter, man?
When this lady was ready to pay, disaster struck. As she placed the soda bottle on the counter, her face revealed something off was going on. As the cashier begins talking to her, the customer responds half-heartedly to her, but the cashier senses something is not right. Being a mom and grandma herself, she begins interacting with the baby. While doing so, she notices that the customer begins swaying back and forth.
I'm not watching that.
You got an Android, bro. Your phone not turning on? What's wrong with your phone? Hey, I'm gonna be back, and if I really like the picture, I'm gonna buy you a new phone. Cause you need better equipment, okay, bro? All right, bet. See you. Are you ready? Here, hold on, give me that. Yo!
Oh, that's sweet. That is so sweet.
And then, can I also have barbecue sauce? Or do you have like a buffalo sauce? No Chick-fil-A sauce? No Chick-fil-A sauce. So you want a barbecue sauce?
Oh, she looks like a fucking Five Nights at Freddy's, like, okay, you know, some cunts already said it. The animatronics do get a bit quirky at night. It just makes me want to smash her more. Oh my god. A big mouth. This reminds me of the Ha Cat for some reason. Yeah, no, it kinda does. A little bit. It's fucking creepy, I don't like it. I'm so glad she got fired from her job. She can't keep scaring people. She can't keep scaring people like that. Yeah, I know, she got fired. They didn't... What was it? They said it was like... They said people were coming over to the store just to see her. Which is real dumb, because... Wouldn't you make more money if people were coming to see her? I feel like that's a good thing. Like, I wasn't bad publicity. Two viewers? I hope that's someone I don't know. Please be someone I don't know. They're just jelly? Yeah. Just makes no, it makes no sense though, because you'd have more people showing up to that Chick-fil-A, like just to see her. When the gender dysphoria kicks in. I don't
This
know.
man is being chased by a gang. He realizes that the best place to hide is in plain sight. He takes his shirt off and his jewelry and proceeds to lay down right on the ground. Alright, so here's Flacco. He can't find him, but check.
Man, I fucking seen that. He pretends to be a fucking, like a homeless guy. Or it was really dark. I'm not sure. I'll tell you what I should do. I should just play the game, but have that little video box on the bottom right. Just so my attention span and everyone else's attention span is good. Yeah, brain rot. Yeah. It's absolutely it. What kind of brain rot we thinking today? I'm thinking we put on like a World War II documentary. Okay. Oh wait, what do I? No, I got a good idea. Sam Parker.
Now let's talk about a city that is not so great. New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
What do you mean? New York's the best.
Olay went and duked it out with Eric Adams. She apparently ripped him. I saw clips of this. She ripped him.
And we got a special guest in the building today. Ladies and gentlemen, the mayor.
Mayor Eric
of New York
Adams
City,
is here.
Eric Adams.
And we also have lawyer and political commentator Olayemi Olorin
right.
here.
But when we see, this is what the public is saying, when we see the visible presence of a uniform officer...
I actually can't do this, holy shit.
Now you may say, Eric, I don't want...
This is the most boring video ever. Fuck, no wonder he's fallen off. Holy shit. Is the audio good? Can you hear it? We should learn about the political landscape while I play this horror game. Well, what is going on in politics today?
Hello everyone, welcome to the program. This is Politics Today on Chinese television. I'm Sean Kimale here in Abuja. Still in the euphoria of the Easter celebration. Happy Easter to all our Christian brothers and sisters wherever you may be watching tonight.
What is he talking
Let's
about?
Get started into what has become some kind of good news as Nigerian army has announced that there is some kind of a decimation of the terrorists in some parts of the country, especially in Katsina and Zamfara.
Oh, he's talking about Israel. I thought he was talking about Nigeria.
Army had come out today to say its troop deployed for counter-terrorism and counterinsurgency operations.
What is going on here?
And Zamfara State.
Did I miss something? Southern Africa under famine and drought watch. Okay. I'm actually curious now. What's going on in Africa?
Of some terrorists. In a statement which the military released on social media earlier today, the army says that in an operation in Zamfara on the 29th of March, troops raided the den of a notorious terrorist kingpin, Hassani Yantawa, in the Safel area. His group have allegedly been responsible for
I'm so perplexed right now.
Tourism in some parts of northwest Nigeria, and it's good news that they are being invaded and captured. During the operation, troops overpowered the terrorists and ensuing gun battle, neutralizing 3 of them and covering a large cache of arms and ammunition. Troops have also destroyed the terrorist camps.
Hold up. I just need to...
Tonight, our attention will be on what is causing the power grid collapses in the country.
What is going on in Nigeria?
In terms of production, in the manufacturing and the production sector.
Okay.
When they went on strike, and they've been doing something like piecemeal, refund to them. This does not give, requisite encouragement to teachers. Well, yes, the process has been started. But you find that, for instance, at the level of...
Well, why is it all Africa? Why can't I find, like, a... sex addiction 5 times a day wasn't enough. That's the politics I wanted today. Holy shit.
the addiction got so bad that even if I was having sex 5 times a day, it just wasn't enough for me.
Oh shit, you fiend. Oh. God, hit me up.
It was after the birth of my 3rd child, and
Oh, you whore.
I was going through a period of depression, and roughly 2 years into this bout of depression, I started to crave sex more frequently, and until it became to the point where it was all I could think about.
Sex addiction isn't recognised in the NHS.
It got to the point
come on,
where
man.
going out of the house I found very uncomfortable because it was all I could think about.
In terms of really getting...
I'm so confused. Why is this newsworthy?
Sort of professional input that can meet the needs of some of these people that are so trapped by the condition. There certainly needs to be more services developed by the NHS.
Towards the end, I just felt like nothing.
Just give her a benzo. She'll be fine.
Nothing could help me.
Benzos do.
Certainly, I think at some stage we're going to be able to accept that sex addiction and porn addiction really are the same as other kinds of addictions.
I know it's real. I've been through it. I've lived through it.
Oh, that's one thing. Like, oh, good night. Yes, Emma. They try to label, like they try to categorize addictions, and it's like, I feel like you can just be addicted to anything. I don't know why there's like a certain fucking, I don't know how to word it. Like get addicted to porn, you get addicted to sex. You can get addicted to like probably punching yourself if you wanted to. And why do you have to like label like a new addiction something? I don't get it. Sexual relationship with a 15-year-old student. Okay, this is not politics. Cheese addiction. Addicted to the good feeling, like I just don't get it. Like what are you trying to accomplish, you know? Turning into beggars. Why it's all Nigeria.
पर आज ओपिनियन पोल का दिन है और हमारा सर्वे ये बता रहा है कि पंजाब
election going on?
आपकी पार्टी आम आदमी पार्टी 6 सीटें जीतकर सबसे बड़ी पार्टी बनती हुई दिख रही है।
देखिए सबसे पहले तो मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि पंजाब में अभी तक हमने सिर्फ 7 कैंडिडेट
What do you think he's saying?
6 कैंडिडेट
copium.
हमारे अभी तक बाकी हैं जिनको अभी
I'm addicted to copium.
तो हम यही
I don't know, there's gonna be a point where someone's like addicted to everything. They're gonna have to put them down to like... They're gonna have to put them down in the NHS and shit. Tonight. Oh, this would be a surefire way to get taken off of Twitch. I need to play like a brain rock game for this. This game is not helping. Wonder what's going on in Israel. Fuck.
Tonight, more bloodshed in Gaza. Israel believed to have hit tents outside Al-Aqsa Hospital, killing and injuring a number of people, including journalists, according to Gaza health officials.
Oh shit.
I fell to the ground, this journalist tells NBC News, and saw my leg was swollen. We were in a journalist tent. Why did they target us?
I don't know, man.
The Israeli military issuing this statement, calling the attacks a precision strike meant to minimize harm to uninvolved civilians. saying the
Let me play a
ISAF
Brainrock game.
ISA struck an operational Islamic Jihad command center positioned in the courtyard of the Al-Aqsa hospital. There is no victory without entering Rafah. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying today the operation in Rafah has been approved and will move forward, a move the Biden administration
I
has
fucking
called
love
a
that
red
name.
line. While in Israel, a new and fierce wave of protests. Thousands taking to the streets in Tel Aviv and across the country for a second day in a row, calling for Prime Minister Netanyahu to resign.
Go, sign this deal, get the hostages back. There are measures that should have been taken, and they didn't take them.
What is going on? Yo, this Israel-Gaza thing needs to stop, man. It's not cool. It's a big drama going on there. Six for healing. BBC News Africa. Is it British? What does BBC stand for? British Broadcasting Channel? Broadcasting Corporation. So, the British Broadcasting Corporation News Africa. That's always good to see.
Sexually exploiting women in Sudan.
يعني كده مفروض العلاج بالحاجات دي؟
خدت ايده الأول في رجلي.
ليه يا شيخ؟
Put his hand on my thigh.
كل 100 مرة بتلقى 25 مرة تعرضت للتحرش.
I'll fix it.
واضحة.
احنا مع العلاج بالقرآن ما في كلام، لكن بالصورة الموجودة هذه فوضى.
There we go. 6 for healing. The BCC, the BBC, the big black cocks in Africa. Yeah, no shit. I'm gonna fix my fucking I'm gonna put on Twitch, just chatting. I'm gonna make it the intermission.
Every week, hundreds come to this square outside Khartoum to hear Sheikh Bushra.
Who? The ORC is in Africa.
Healer who claims he can
The
cure
Tiger
illnesses
Regional
by
Council
expelling
Africa.
evil spirits.
Check out that guy, NZ Post. NZ Post in Africa? Oh shit. How NZ Post handles a 15 million package Christmas rush. Record of career. He's like, I invented this sick thing where you just document what you'd learned today. Wow. Fucking life changer, Bell. That's what you are. Okay, let's see. So how do you think NZ Post handles a 15 million package Christmas rush? I think they don't. I think this is a load of shit.
You're expecting a package this Christmas.
You don't get it.
Chances are it's set to take a ride on this conveyor belt here at the New Zealand.
I swear I bought something like, how many years ago? I bought like RAM like 5 years ago. Didn't arrive. So I sent in like many complaints and I never got it. And then COVID happened. So we got locked down for, however long, and I never got the RAM. I think that was like $70 wasted.
Post Auckland Operations Centre, they're expecting to deliver around 15 million items in the 2 months leading up to Christmas. 2 million
Oh god,
of those
imagine
this
driving
week
that.
alone.
So we're in New Zealand Post Auckland Operations Centre. So
It's
this
Keanu
is
Reeves.
one of our largest automated sites in the country. Typically this is the very beginning of the busy period. We will deliver over 2 million items this week. And so that's That's almost double what we normally do on an average week. So yeah, it's a very busy time for us this month.
Is that 10 million?
Yeah, we've brought on hundreds more drivers across the country. So there are literally thousands of New Zealand Post people.
Fuck, I'd hate to be a courier driver. Some of them are cunts though, like they throw your fucking boxes like over the fence and shit. Like slam your shit down, like put it somewhere where like someone can steal it. Like a lot of them suck.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode here on Pack and Save. We are in the supermarket and we're
Shopping in New Zealand expensive. I actually want to see the reaction.
In New Zealand, and we want to check out the prices for you guys to know how much and how expensive or cheap is.
Someone threw my graphics card over my fence once. What graphics card? That's what I mean, like, they'll just slam, like, I love seeing, like, the ring camera of, like, people receiving their packages, and it's some guy, like, throwing it at their door. What's for an old potato PC? Oh, yeah. I think I remember some courier driver, like, broke a flat screen TV because they, like, slammed it on the floor.
compared to like Europe, for example. So we're gonna kind of compare.
Ah, it's gonna be more expensive. Okay, so I've travelled, right? I mean, you know, we've gone to Japan. I went to America. It's cheap. If they get anything cheaper, it's gonna be a load of shit.
We have like a big shopping ahead of us, and we just have like our weekly shopping. So you guys gonna see what we buy in a week and how much it will cost, and even if you're from New Zealand compared to other supermarkets in New Zealand.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show you around. This is probably one of the most budget-friendly supermarkets in New Zealand.
Well, so far, we probably haven't been to all of them, but that's...
There's only fucking, was 3? That's what you get when you have a 1,500 kilometer. Yeah, I know, but the thing is, we make most of it. That's the thing. It's not that we like import a bunch of shit. I think there's shit that we import for like no reason. I just hate how like the fucking the supermarkets over here are owned by the same people, like all of them pretty much, except for like Countdown.
Kind of have, in fairness, all the big franchise.
What do I got some guy viewing on fucking YouTube. That's not good. I need to change the title. Oh, Christ. Get off my phone. Why are you streaming? I'm trying to go to bed. Go to bed. You got Polytech. I'm trying to see how much shit is. So we have to import to keep trade deals so the other countries will buy from us. That is true. That is true. Makes you think though, like, I don't know how the world works, you can correct me, but why is Japan cheap? Just fucking get off my phone. I don't want to get off your phone. I'm staying on your phone. I guess I'm not making a statement, but just tell me why Japan's cheap and we're not. I mean, to be fair, fucking everything used to be cheap, and then inflation fucking destroyed it all, man. Holy shit! Like over COVID. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, but over COVID, bro, everything got fucking expensive. It used to be like pretty good. I remember some old lady came in today and she's like, "Oh, you guys are jacking up the prices again." Going to Takeichi with the libs. What slur should I say to them? Say the Asian one. Say the Asian one in an Asian restaurant. Yeah, no, but what was I gonna say? We had some old lady coming today, and she's like, "Oh, you guys are jacking up the prices again." It's like, well, it's a shit economy. It's like, were you expecting the prices to stay the exact same? Like, not in this economy. Fuck no.
Yeah, Pack and Save
yeah. Okay, so here we go. Pretty expensive.
Yeah,
10.90 kilo, guys.
Yeah, pretty expensive. Used to be reasonable.
Because of the low shortage in production. That's what it's a slow production in key growing areas.
Tomato shortage. There you go.
Yeah, shortages. So, due to low production in key growing regions across New Zealand, our tomato supply is heavily reduced. Yeah, no, they still think it's 1982. Like they think the economy's like fucking strong or whatever. They think all the prices are gonna stay the same. And it's like, well, your generation fucked it up for us, my guy. Get all pissy about prices. I guess that's one thing I've noticed as well. It's like in New Zealand, like the farmers get really fucked over too. Like they get really fucked over and it like jacks our prices up. It's just I don't know how it all works, but you know, I feel like we could be doing better, as well as we were before COVID, at least. That's what you know. That's kind of utopia you want. Yeah, price increases because they know we'll pay for them. Yeah, it's just lots of. There's a lot of factors. I just hate how when old people like come in, they think it's like the supermarket's fault. It's like, well, I don't know, man. You got like fucking, you know, like they'd see like the fucking tomato regions and shit. Like you got shit like that. The economy's shit. Everything's shit right now. It's like, you know, shit's gonna be expensive. It's just the way it is. It's not the fucking supermarket wanting to like squeeze money out of you.
$10.99 per kilo, but I need 4 because we're gonna cook some like lentil curry.
So how much are the mushrooms?
So they're $12.99, which is a few for curry.
We get tomatoes from Kelly. Oh well, according to that board over there, it said that like tomato regions in New Zealand had shortages. I like that's what I meant. I don't exactly know. I don't know how this like country works. Yeah, mushrooms. I just know that I don't, like sometimes, like from what I know, sometimes like a flood will happen in the country, and then like I think last year like grapes got a. That's not fair. They're already going for expensive things. I mean, they literally said that. They said like, oh well, tomatoes are always expensive. Yeah, no, but I think there was like a flood somewhere in New Zealand last year, and like grapes got really expensive after that, and people were complaining. And apparently, it's got to do with the flood, like you know, just where the grapes were like grown. Like we don't import everything. I don't know what we import. I honestly don't know. I don't want to make like a definitive like bad statement about that. Fuck, I sound like Vorsh. Empirical evidence, whatever the fuck he's talking about. What was that one debate he had where he was like, they were just talking about the morals? Your horse. I wonder what happened to him. He actually got cancelled. Broadly speaking, always to do with the government. Frankly, the less your government cares about the citizen population, the worse. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I mean, it's just the way it is. Like, you know, if they actually put an effort for these things, you know, a lot of things can be cheaper, but you know, they don't. It's just the way it is. It's how governments run. They don't want life to be easy for you. They want it to be hard, so they have it easy. It's like a Vorsh. I want to see what happened on. I'm gonna sit up. Okay. Vorsh. Fuck, he still streams? I thought he got cancelled. I swear to God, he like fell the fuck off. I'll look at his social blade. Oh shit. Okay. There's the reason why none of the refugees are here, struggling as much as the local population. Yeah. Yeah, they give them houses and shit. give them a house, they're like, oh, it's fucking moldy, it sucks. Yeah, Vorsh, so negative 18,000 subs, negative 4k. He's still losing. What's his viewers like, though? Does he upload on Twitch? Oh no, fuck. No, what does he stream on? Hey Toddy, you're a big Vorsh fan. What does he stream on? I think it's just YouTube. I thought he had a Twitch channel. That's where all the that's where all the fucking like commentators, fucking political commentators stream. Because their banning tools there are like way stronger. Okay. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. What is he fucking... When it comes down... T9. Yeah, Tony, that's yeah, that's fucking that's every Western government. I remember fucking I think someone asked Kanye about like what's it called? Someone asked Kanye like, what do you think of the Israel-Palestine thing? And he's like, dude, there's fucking like 15 kids getting killed every day in Chicago, and you don't ask me about that. I was like, fair enough, man. It's like, fair enough. So I've never get shit like a fucking railway. Or a functioning on-time bus route. Yeah, I know. I haven't used the bus in fucking years. What is that like? Yeah, that is pricey.
Vegetables, the produce is usually always quite expensive here in New Zealand.
Tomatoes and peppers are very expensive.
So I've decided to use Tesco, which is a supermarket based in Ireland, to compare the prices. The celery's not bad for $2.99 each.
Yeah.
Get a big piece of celery.
Do you follow it the entire way there? Like, is it that slow? They could just bike. Shows how slow it is. It's awful. Oh, at least it gets you places. Like, at least you're not completely stranded. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. The water's killing me. Oh, shit. Oh, that's the fucked up part too, because the North Island actually has, like, trains. Like, Wellington and Auckland have, like, a metro system. And then you can get a train from fucking... It's trying to be like Japan. You can get, like, a train from, like a new train from Hamilton that goes straight up to Auckland with, like stops you can get off at for, like, $5. Fuck, the North Island gets some good shit, bro.
$3.50 a kilo.
They're, like, expanding it as well, because it's, like, done pretty well.
Let's find some maybe more yellow ones, but because we love our bananas, we eat so much banana.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, they look okay. Go for it. Yeah, happy days.
We need more.
Yeah, go for it. Health
For
it
the week,
is.
yeah, we do, yeah. The carrots, $2.79 a kilo. Actually, they're around the same price for the carrots in Ireland.
Really? Oh, yeah, around that, yeah.
Per kilo. that's what you want. You want the local stuff. Support the local people. So the sweet potato, what you call it?
They call it kumara. That's also fascinating fact. Like there's so many different words. Kumara. I learned that. That's our sweet,
Well, sweet potato, we call it back in Europe.
Yeah.
So within the past 3 months, they've literally doubled in price. So it's a bit sad because the weather conditions are so bad with the wet conditions. So.
Oh, is this why fucking? Is this why grapes got expensive that one day?
$8.99 per 2 kilos.
Not bad. Not bad. It's a good price.
They can't find the potatoes.
So yeah, the smoked salmon is a bit on the pricey side because I know in Ireland, in Dublin, you can.
The fucking. The entire time so far, it's just been, yeah, it's a bit on the pricey side.
Yeah, 200 grams of smoked salmon for like.
That's one of the things I hate about most democratic systems, the fact that whoever is elected will only do stuff that benefits their voter base, and suddenly the less popular areas of the country don't get fuck all. Yeah. It's fucking, it sucks though, the fucking North Island gets like trains and all types of shit. Was it like, most of our fucking spending goes to Auckland. You know, he gives a fuck about, you know, the South Island.
€3.99, which is about $7.50. So it's about double the price here, at least. You can locally fish salmon here as well, which is funny. So you would expect it to be a bit on the cheaper side, but...
Fuck, the YouTube chat must be fucking delayed, holy shit. Tuddy's 10 years behind us right now.
Are we getting smoked salmon?
Let's get the...
Sorry, Pinnacle, you can shit talk him, you won't know.
Cheaper one, I suppose. Hams one?
But this is the one that comes from actually Norwegian. And this is the one that comes from New Zealand.
Right, so we can get...
But like, I prefer this one, to be fully honest.
It's a little cheaper.
Really? You like the Pam's one better?
And Pam's is like it's like a brand here in New Zealand, and you have Pam products all over the supermarket,
And they're quite affordable.
which are always the cheapest product on the market actually, when you do shopping.
Yeah, Pam's is weird. Like you seeking the most expensive things. Well, to be fair, right? They showed like pretty much the entire produce section. Just showed how like expensive it was. Like I feel like if you wanted to travel to New Zealand, you probably want to know what the produce is. Yeah, it actually is that. I said that like a minute ago.
Okay, let's get
Let's see where the cheap stuff is.
this. What is this?
I don't know what that's called. I really don't know what that is.
So honestly, cheese is one of my favorite things to eat, but like...
But it is probably one of the most expensive products you can really get here in New
Every fucking thing they look at, it's like, oh, this is expensive.
$10 for a block of cheese?
Yeah, no, that is fucking ridiculous. Like, $10 for cheese? Yeah, what the fuck happened? What type of shit is that?
The Pams, which is the affordable brand.
This is interesting.
What is that? That is $18 for that.
18!
I have to say it doesn't taste that great.
No, they were looking at Pam's. They were looking at Pam's. It was $10. That's fucking ridiculous. It used to be cheap.
Yeah, but the problem is, in New Zealand we find the quality of cheese isn't so good compared to back home in Europe.
So I found a cheese, and it's unfortunately not from New Zealand. I wish they had like, you know, small cheese shops where you can local products, but so far we haven't found that. So I don't know.
But they say they ship all the first quality goods international, so...
Yes, they do.
And they sell all the second grade things in the supermarket. But I think in the local markets, the farmers markets, you can get the good stuff, like the good cheeses and good locally grown products. So I've also noticed with the yogurt products, they're actually really on the higher range as well, because in Ireland, or so in Europe, the yogurt's about 3 times cheaper than the yogurt here in New Zealand.
Definitely different types of yogurt, Glenn. You like this one too?
Well, that's the cheapest one I go for, that's why. And it's only $2.99 for 750 grams, which is really good.
Okay, that's a W right there. Spoiled brats. I don't know, I think they're being honest though. I don't think they're shitting on the country. I think they're just being honest.
Make sure you don't...
Yeah, they're travelling here for a reason, you know.
Too many butters, because there's a limit of 4. Yeah, per customer.
Because they're $4.89, in other supermarkets they're up to $8-9, which is.
But that's on sale. It's also Palm's butter. So a really good price for that actually.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, this is nearly $10.
But like I had this one and I really liked it. I like it. The one I liked is not there. This
That's unfortunate, Madeline. Hopefully it doesn't ruin your day.
Planny lucky porridge.
Creamy porridge. This is our morning breakfast every day. And
That's the funny part though. Like the fucking produce and dairy here is expensive, but then you find like fucking bags and chips and all that type of shit's like real cheap. So what the fuck? It's retarded.
But it's very creamy. $3.29 for the one we got.
Do they want to trick you?
And this is the cheaper one, but I find this is
dog
harder
shit.
to digest this one.
Is it?
This is much harder to digest, but it's the cheapest one you can get.
Do you want peanut butter, Clint?
I always want peanut butter. That also goes well with my breakfast. How much is that? One sec, $5.59 for that, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Kix peanut butter. One of my favourite peanut butters here in New Zealand.
It is good.
Oh, you can't go wrong with a bit of dairy milk. Dark chocolate, especially when it's only $2.99.
Fuck, Pekin saves a fucking mess. I go to bed now. Goodbye, my queen. I'll miss you, Taddy. You're always good to have in the chat. My #1 sub. He's gonna wait like 5 minutes to get to that. That's good. Yeah, Pekin saves a fucking mess, bro. It's got like boxes and shit just in the middle of the floor. I mean, that's why Pekin saves cheap though. They're not there for like presentation.
For a big bar. And dairy milk comes as well from the UK and Ireland.
This is apparently a New Zealand brand. It's $5.
$5.
But it's more. It's 250 gram. And this.
But it works out cheaper again. This one.
But this is mine.
Okay.
This is Glenn.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So Madeline's getting her tea, a herbal tea for relaxation.
And it's in discount, $3.29.
Wow. Where? This one here?
Well, I think it's usually like $4 or something.
That's the great thing about Pack and Save. There's always specials, guys. Take advantage when
But
you
they
can.
have that everywhere, even in different supermarkets. They have like discounts.
Well, we compare the
She is right.
prices to other supermarkets, and we always find it's a little bit cheaper here sometimes.
We arrived to Glenn's favorite section, the lentils. That's what Glenn eats
Oh, you pussy. Why are you eating lentils?
all day long.
Oh yeah, no, the lentils would be fucking dirt cheap here.
109.
Yeah, that's the like shit like this. It's like really cheap here for some reason.
So we get like 2 lentils for $1.09, and what else?
Just the dumbest shit's cheap here. Whether that's a good or bad thing, I don't know. Depends on the person.
Get 2? No, you want 4. No?
Probably good for me. I don't fucking buy. I'm not buying produce every day. I'm buying fucking energy drinks and bags of chips and chocolate. It's, like it works out for me.
More?
You get
3?
4 tins, yeah.
4 tins.
Especially when it's on a little sale.
And then
109 is tin.
and then we get like a
Fuck, these guys would have like creamed their pants when it used to be 99 cents. All those Pams and like value cans used to be 99 cents. Like probably before last year. Last year the fucking prices got jacked up really like high. They've gone down a little bit actually though, I've noticed.
So these are all the typical prices here as well on Pack and Save.
Do you want 1 or 2? I think we have 1 at home. So
This one is enough, yeah.
what I noticed, like Kiwis also tend to, I have a feeling they love the tuna, so this whole section here is full of tuna.
Biggest section ever for fish.
And they have like this cool...
All these different flavours.
They have this flavor.
Tuna.
People do love fish, yeah.
Tomato basil, smoked flavor, but that's not the right size. There's different sizes too. So this is actually
Lemon pepper tuna.
This is my favorite flavor.
Oh my god.
So I
My
get
precious.
one.
My precious.
Which one do you want?
Just shit that's like tinned over here is fucking cheap. I don't know why. I don't know why.
And you have one in olive oil
It's
as
so
well.
strange. It's so strange.
$2.79. These ones are a bit cheaper. That's just
2 for $5.
olive.
Yeah.
Do you want olives?
Yeah, get that one, yeah.
The good old Palm's jasmine rice here.
Which is $3.19.
No.
Yes.
$2.79.
What a bargain. What a bargain. Nearly same price as back in Ireland. But I find with the Australian rice, it's definitely not my...
Hmm. It says, I'm from Canada, went to live in New Zealand for a year and a half, couldn't last 2 months. I was shocked when I saw the prices. I caught the first flight back to Ontario. Salary and prices do not correspond in that country. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
My favourite because it doesn't taste so good. So you have olive oil.
Yeah, all sorts of
$10 for a big bottle.
I don't know how. I honestly don't know how prices should be. I don't know how this country works. You know, I don't know.
Was their Pams? Pams is like $11. How much would that be in Europe, Glenn? How much should we pay?
For what? For a litre of olive oil?
Yeah.
It's actually around the same price as back in Ireland, Europe.
No, it's not. You just showed it wasn't.
Made in Spain, guys. All the way from Europe.
Your favorite section. What do you want? You want something for your breakfast?
Almonds, cashew.
Do you want to get this? How much is that?
That is $3.50 for
$3.50.
pack of mixed nuts.
You get that?
Yeah, it's also Pam's, so it's a cheaper brand again. Always a great choice.
Deluxe nut mix?
It is mixed, yeah. Deluxe as well. Deluxe.
It's mixed nut six.
Trail.
Yeah.
Very happy days.
Happy days.
So sugar is usually universal price around the world, just to take into consideration. We're in the supplements.
I hear fucking France is expensive. I had a friend that went over there, and he was like, yeah, no, the prices are really expensive there for some fucking reason. Is the conversion different? I don't fucking know. What do you mean? What do you mean conversion different? What, how they're calculating it?
Always a great choice.
Deluxe nut mix?
It is mixed, yeah.
You want something for your breakfast?
Almonds, cashew.
Do you want to get this? How much is that?
That is $3.50 for a pack of mixed nuts.
You get that?
Yeah, it's also Pam's,
Wait,
so
what?
it's a cheaper
Oh,
brand
no,
again.
go back. What's the conversion?
Pack of mixed nuts.
It's 192. Yeah, it's about the same. Oh, is it? Actually, hold up. So 192 euros. It says 250. I feel like that should be. I feel like that should be more.
Get that?
You know, that's some converting the price to euros, but I feel like that should be. Hold on, brain not working. So what? 250 euros to like 192? I feel like it should be like. I feel like that should be less euros. That might just be me. I thought the euro was a lot stronger than that, you know?
Yeah, it's also Pam's, so it's a cheaper brand again.
This is like a doll. Crazy.
Look at this.
It's a doll.
Meat and veg.
Sausage.
You'd kill somebody with this. It's pretty solid.
Chicken and rice.
I don't know why I'm in this.
Oh, what a fucking asshole! He grabbed it from over there and he put it. He put it like in the middle. Oh,
Anyway.
that guy needs to get his head ripped off.
On our agenda.
I think. Why we have a dog now?
We do have a dog.
Alright, one of my coworkers told off some guy because he went to the butchery section, got like sausages, and then he decided he didn't want them, so he tried shoving them in the freezer. And my coworker's like, he's like, oh, you're not gonna put that back? And he's like, no, I'm done with it. And then my coworker's like, use your head. Like, we have to throw that out if you leave it there. Like, we can't just put it back. We gotta like throw it out. You can't, you can't freeze something that's not, frozen and put it on the shelf.
Dog, well, That's the owner's responsibility to feed the dogs.
And he just likes treats, so he would be more happy with treats. And how much is the liquid laundry
Liquid.
detergent? We don't need it, but like I think we bought. I don't know what we bought.
Well, that's $7.99.
I'm a bit.
Could be tampered with. You know, you got people that do that though. They'll just shove random shit in the freezer, or like shove something from the freezer in like a random spot. Like people just don't think sometimes, man. You just see like all sorts of people from like all walks of life just come into a supermarket.
A bit picky with smells, and I didn't like that surf smell, so I think I bought Persil. It's a bit more bright.
So it's around the same price as back home as well for these type of things.
Oh, I got some Tide Pods from America, and they smell really good. Like they smell really good. I need to buy some more.
It depends on what you buy, guys. I think it's more the vegetables that are more the expensive side.
And I do like that Earthwise brand, you know.
Dynamite.
More natural, not so much with perfume and stuff. So it's not good for your skin.
I know it's not.
All these perfumes and
irritates the
stuff
skin.
for your skin. Really, it's not.
Consume
So
products.
Japan was cheap and nice. Fucking everything was. I can think of. How many things can I think of that like I didn't like about Japan? I'd say like portion size. Like you go buy a bag of like lollies, it'll be like 80 grams. I was like, oh no, I need like fucking 2 or 3 of those. Like, yeah, no seats. I'm talking like supermarkets. Like you know, get like a bag of lollies. It'll be like 80 grams. You need to buy like 2 or 3 of those to like make an equivalence in New Zealand. But even then, like, your 50 milligrams of Monster, you need to buy 3 of those to like to have like a Monster. I think that's one thing I noticed. Like the energy drinks in Japan were expensive, like more expensive than New Zealand. It was real weird. I just remember like a Red Bull being like, how many yen? Like, it wasn't much. It was like 200 yen. In New Zealand, you can get them for like $1.99, like $1.99. 200 yen, you know, that's like. I'm not trying to say it's expensive, but like it's like slightly more expensive than what you can get in New Zealand. And like, you know, for 50 milligrams of caffeine, like, it's just not that great. It's not that great. That's one thing they drop the ball on. You know, for people that are like stuck in their offices and shit over there, and like sleep in their office, what the fuck?
Perfume, guys. It's not good for your skin.
Do you eat perfume, Glenn?
Don't put it on your skin.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's true.
Or on your clothes.
Yeah, that's wise words.
But there seems to be kind of.
You know, they make all these like hangover drinks and drink after like every work shift, but they can't have more than 50 milligrams in an energy drink.
The shortage as well with eggs and this type of food. Eggs are really expensive, so they are about maybe 1.5 times more expensive than Ireland.
Yeah.
And I've noticed also in New Zealand, most of the eggs are free range, so which is really good. They're actually
They all are.
starting to kind of implement healthier eggs, healthier chickens. Also for the people.
We usually would buy eggs, but right now
We have
get
eggs.
some organic eggs from the neighbor.
So for example, you have
what would you buy, like these ones, or what would you buy?
I'd probably buy these. So you get a pack of 12 free-range eggs, large, for $12.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's not bad.
So on average, you would pay about $1 per egg usually. Right. So red lentils.
That's fucked. That's fucked if you think about it. Like $1 per egg. Get fucked, bro.
Red lentils.
What was it in Japan? You get them for like how much? Fucking. You get like a whole carton of eggs for like 200 yen. Like what the fuck?
So we
They're
get
$3.39.
just 2. We found an Indian
I
shop
think
where
I'm
they
gonna-
sell them.
Yeah. I think I'm going crazy sometimes because when I go to the
Wait, what?
2. We found an Indian.
How much was
Red
that?
lentils. So we
They're
get
$3.39.
What?
2. We found an Indian
I
shop
think I'm
where
going.
For lentils?
they sell them.
Yeah. I think I'm going crazy
How do you make lentils that expensive?
sometimes because when I go to the supermarkets for lentils, they're always out of stock.
Yeah.
And for this time, they're in stock for once. I don't know what it is. I think there's a big demand for red lentils, guys.
Yeah, we have noticed that there's a lot of Asians and Indians. So you have like
So a lot of
Asian products.
Asians, Indians.
Was she about to say something racist? I noticed there's a lot of Asians and Indians. That's why the prices are so the prices are real bad.
There is a lot of Indian influence here in New Zealand, I've noticed, and I've talked to a lot of them. Very nice people, but one of their main dishes is dal mash, and they have to use the red lentils, so that's probably why it's always
Oh, okay.
out of stock. 419.
Getting this?
Yeah, grab
They're from Auckland as well, so
that. That's 450. Hams as well.
I swear that, like, I swear those. I used to work in the freezer, and I swear those like mixed veggies used to be like $3, fucking $2 even probably. I don't remember.
Stir fry mix. Yeah. I think that's mission accomplished, guys. We got our kind of weekly shopping now. To be honest, we got enough. Hello. How are you? Same trolley or? Oh yeah, awesome. Yeah. It's not bad actually. I was expecting more, Madeleine.
Well, that's a shopping for an entire
How much
family.
was it?
If you live with a clan who eats for an entire family, then you need a bit more.
179. Okay. I don't know how this country functions, bro. Why labor lost? Is this guy saying that he's pretty much saying what you said? Whatchamacallit? The prices we pay are linked to export prices. I guess that makes sense. Oh, that reminds me. I remember someone took a picture in like America of like New Zealand meat, like in like a butchery place, and it was like real cheap. It was like cheaper than you can get over here. Like, what the fuck, man? There's just something wrong with just how this country functions, you know? $1 per egg's fucking ridiculous, my guy. That is retarded. Like, oh, I'm trying to think of that now. Like, oh yes, give me an egg. You pay $1? Like, oh hell nah, hell nah. Life would be complete if Aldi came to New Zealand. Is that coming? Yeah, it has no plans. Yeah, no, it's probably... Yeah, you wouldn't want to come here. You would not want to set business here. Okay. Let's get back to the show. NZ Post. Sex for rent? Oh my god. Wish I was a landlord.
Business recently, and I know how hard it is to live a normal life when you don't have a safe place to call home. I thought I'd seen the worst of the housing crisis.
They'll be like, oh, you don't have to pay me, just give me 6. Please.
But last year I heard about...
Wait, what? No. Oh, that
a
doesn't
new
make
trend
sense.
that I found most alarming. Sex for rent. In the last 6 months, I've seen dozens of local adverts on Craigslist. Some of them are worded subtly, so could be rent-free for the right student, but others leave no doubt. Double room in return for
Oh, that's
booty.
fucked.
Simple,
That's fucked.
no hassle business deal. I want to speak
No hassle.
to the guys posting these ads.
Room for rent, 2-bed apartment, super attractive female to with good-looking 28-year-old mixed race guy. It would be super cheap. There's just one payment in other ways, such as cooking, cleaning, maybe sexually.
But when I contact them as a journalist, they don't respond. So I'm
Yeah, you no shit.
going undercover.
Hi, I'm making a hit piece.
Most of them ask for a photo.
Is the same in the... Let's say all women are hoes? Yeah. Yeah. Why can't they just like nice guys like me?
So it's time to get into character. I've already responded to some adverts, and the replies have been very revealing.
She's bad as hell now.
So one landlord here has told me he'd expect sex a couple of times a week. Another one says he has a high sex drive, is very adventurous and has no limits. And he'd also expect you to surrender to him. Now that makes me feel really weird, and I'm doing this as a journalist. I can't begin to imagine what it must feel like if you're doing this for real.
Oh, what does he look like?
The emails are mild, but he clearly feels very familiar already.
Looks like a woman.
And goes straight in for a kiss. How are you? I already know part of the deal.
Jesus.
Bed, but I want to find out what else he's going to expect.
When you say like have a play, have a bit of fun, like what is it you mean sort of specifically?
Well, get embarrassed. Do what you want to do, and if you want to make it,
Yeah. And like if like I didn't feel ready to do that straight away.
We should do this. I got a good idea. We should find one of these, right, and get Hayden. Man's got porn brain. Yeah. He's got the old man like porn addiction brain. We should find one of these listings, get Hayden to fucking go undercover so we can get free rent.
Okay, and what if like even after I don't know a couple of weeks or a month I still felt.
have a chat about it.
Okay.
It just reminds me of the guys on like Amiga that always have their cock out.
So it would be that's sort of something else.
Old guys are disgusting, my guy. They're fucking gross. They're really, really porned out.
It's required, like at some point.
So I've just come back from a meeting with the landlord.
She doesn't sound happy.
And yeah, it was a really like I don't know how to intense experience. I guess that's how I describe it. And even talking about the idea of it, doing it, made me feel so uncomfortable. It wasn't a very nice experience. It wasn't very nice at all. And it just, all I keep thinking about is how these people doing this for real must feel. One of those.
I mean, she's like she's gone above and beyond for like the story, I guess. Yeah, I gotta give her props for that.
Is 22.
You got people online that cry about getting death threats and shit now. Yeah, even has sex with them. Oh yeah, no. see how far she gets.
From Bristol. After a family breakdown left her homeless, she entered into a sex for rent arrangement as a 19-year-old. Laura's not her real name, and she asked for us not to show her face. You were living with friends, you were sort of sofa surfing.
Yeah.
And then
I don't really care about that
from
one.
his advert, my own room. Nothing dodgy, but he tells me he's done this before, and he's clearly got away with it.
Hi Mike, nice to meet you. Yeah, good, thank you. How are you? Thank you.
No kiss this time, though when I ask for a small glass of wine, he very generously returns with a large one.
Nice, isn't it? Can I give you the money for it? No, are you sure?
After some small talk, we cut to the chase. Turns out
She's gonna get roofied.
And if you had quite a lot of interest from your, I have.
Oh, there's been criminally unfuckable. Well, you see, since they got a house, that makes them fuckable.
I've had 6 people
Checkmate.
reply. Yeah, but I haven't seen anybody else.
So he's got 6 girls in his DMs right now.
Okay. Is there any rent to pay at
Well, that depends on the arrangement.
Okay.
Fuck, old guys are just so creepy. Ah.
So the room, the rent.
Oh yeah, at least he's not a whiz my hug guy.
You're looked after.
What was the other guy? Oh, I'm trying to think of the other guy. Oh, it's left my mind.
That's very generous.
Well, it's up to you.
Obviously, it'd be no,
You didn't have to get to take a shower.
like, you know, no, nothing to pay. What's the sort of...
So he got all fucked up. He got all fucked off at the decoy for sharing. Ah.
Arrange the sort of FWB, Friends of Benefits?
Well, the benefits part is you sleep with me once a week.
Ah, yes.
The Ministry of Justice.
So we're both benefiting, because you're sleeping with me. I'm not sleeping with you, you're sleeping with me.
This says just
Yeah, he does look like he likes soy.
placing an advert is illegal, but we've checked with the police who aren't aware of any prosecutions. So it
Yeah, there's probably some like fucking... Probably some like hole they fucking managed to like go through to like not get banned from this shit.
hasn't been tested in court, and a solicitor with expertise in this area doesn't think it's an open and shut case.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Like you are agreeing to that payment, you know.
Sure, it is inciting prostitution. I think it's a grey area, and I suspect the Crown Prosecution Service and police aren't very interested in taking this on because there is no clarity. You might historically get prosecutions, and when I say historically, 2 years down the line, when a tenant has moved out, they come forward and say, well, actually...
Is there a fucking another one? 6 for sale. This one's just fucked. Having sex 5 times a day wasn't enough. You see how that's a woman with that story? Imagine if a guy did that story. Holy shit. He'd be called a psychopath. He wouldn't have fucking morning shows. You get some guy that likes soy and he's like, I'm addicted to sex.
Well, that's
Jesus.
Rebecca saying maybe there are more women who are sex addicts who just don't want to.
Yeah, why is it about women though? Yeah, they'll just call him a deviant.
Talk about it. Why have you decided to be so public about it?
I think because there is so much stigma attached to it, and I feel that if it can happen to me, then it could happen to anybody.
And when did it start happening to you, in your opinion? When did you start thinking this is, you know, I have an unhealthy relationship with sex?
I think while I
What's worse, like a porn addiction or a sex addiction? Because like sex addiction, you're not a Kuma. Porn addiction, you are. But sex addiction, you could probably get like STDs or some shit. You know, have a child. I don't know.
I was actually going through it because for
Yeah, did she have the exposure to what?
me it lasted
Exposure to no sex.
around 3 months. I wasn't really aware that it was an addiction, and it wasn't until it stopped that I realised how bad it had been.
When you say you weren't aware it was an addiction, how though did your...
Yeah, it seems more dangerous. Like, go to like the gulags to have sex because you're that addicted. Like, that sounds fucking dangerous. Porn addiction's just... I don't know, it just seems a lot easier.
Behavior change, I mean, what were you doing? You know, I just want to quantify this, you know, to understand why you didn't...
Fuck, his accent's gross.
...realise it was an addiction.
Well, I was already going through depression at the time, so I was in a fragile
So I wanted to have sex 5 times a day.
and I felt very isolated because of my depression anyway, and so I'd shut myself off to the outside world, more or less, and I thought that maybe I was just going stir crazy, because it just became, there were obsessive thoughts. Towards the end, I did actually feel like my whole body was craving it as well.
When you say you shut yourself...
Fuck, this bitch would be like Medusa. Imagine if you're with her. Holy shit, your dick would hurt. Yeah, she's got HOCD.
off to the outside world, that's interesting because, you know, most people think sex addict, or you must have been
Pleasurable,
having multiple affairs and sexual relations.
Fuck, you'd have to shower like 10 times a day.
relations. So
No.
this was within your own relationship?
Yes, this was within my own relationship.
Oh, I feel bad for that guy.
And although I was aware that I was having these feelings, I didn't realise it was an addiction at the time, and I felt very ashamed that it was all I could think about.
So in an average day, how many times did you crave sex? How many times were you having sex? And your partner, husband?
I just don't know how you can talk about this so openly. Oh.
At the time, I mean, I'm just thinking a lot of men would be going, "How lovely."
Yes, he did at first. Yeah.
Yeah, then he got drained.
It was literally all I could think about.
And you were doing it every time you thought about it?
Well, no, because we did work together from home, which was very, very useful.
Oh, that's not good.
Very handy. But
Rebecca, look, how many times a day? That's what we're asking.
at least 5.
5?
At least, and that wasn't enough.
At least.
At least, because I only actually got relief from the obsessive thoughts during the act of sex. And then as soon as it finished, it was back on my mind again.
Right.
So
I can understand that's sort of quite practical. I'm going to do this. It's like an itch you have to scratch or whatever.
Yes, yeah.
But were you enjoying it?
No.
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 In what way were you not enjoying it then?
Before I had the addiction, sex with my partner was a pleasurable experience, but I didn't find any pleasure during the addiction itself. It was as if I had
Lord, just stop.
to have the hit, and then
Dummy.
as soon as it was over, I was obsessing about it.
So
again.
are you saying you weren't
He's asking for details like it's erotica. This guy likes it, low key.
then romantically involved? You weren't. It was just.
I just, but like, what position were you in when you had these sexy intimate moments?
Like Eamon said, an itch you had to scratch.
Yes,
Like your body,
yeah.
it's some obsession. You said, "I have to do this. It's done." You walk away
Yeah.
until the next time.
Did your partner, did he have any indication that this was an addiction, or is he just going along with it all? Did he just think, yeah, well, whatever? Did you and he discuss as to why this was happening so often?
At first, no, because I think at first he just assumed that I was getting better from my depression and I was getting my sexual appetite back again, and it was more care for him.
She was dating iDubbbz.
But after several weeks, it became apparent that it was more than that, and it was difficult to discuss because with the depression that I had as well, I don't feel that he ever really understood any of my problems.
When you say then this was sex,
Is that her husband? The old guy? The old guy? It'd be fucking hilarious. Just some 80-year-old guy she's having sex with like 5 times a day.
addiction. Were you diagnosed with that? Did you eventually go and seek medical advice? How do you
Oh yes, you're diagnosed with sex addiction.
realise that it wasn't your libido coming back after depression, that it had tipped into an addiction?
I have since spoken with a psychotherapist who confirmed that it definitely was sex addiction. I don't actually.
Just imagine if this was a guy.
Itself, because unlike other addictions, like substance addiction, for example, addiction, I don't feel that it's the same thing. I felt it was more of an obsessive compulsive behaviour.
Would you agree with that?
Doctor, why was she able to walk away from, because if you were addicted to drugs or alcohol,
no, I mean
you'd find it a lot
the
more
key
difficult.
thing in this story, and is that sexual behavior which is designed to anesthetize a negative feeling state, for example, depression, which is very common in your story.
Fuck, I thought he was American for a minute.
It's an escape. It's a temporary escape mechanism from difficult feeling states. The ones that we see in the practice.
You can definitely tell the Irish fucking have a very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like America has like very, very big Irish ancestry. You can tell.
Loneliness, depression, stress, boredom, and shame. And one of those or all of those contribute to the need to escape.
And what is it about sex that people turn to? Why sex?
Well, you have it with you all the time. It's accessible, it's available. It doesn't smell on your breath afterward. You know, it's sort of hidden, and it's much more hidden than others. And also, it ties into a biological underpinning as well.
But how would people know the difference between a high sex drive and an addiction? So somebody might be watching now saying, well, my partner, or I've got a high sex drive, I'd like...
Fuck, this is dumb. Holy shit. So mad. Ugh. Why won't you fuck me? Why won't you fuck me? Let's see here. How do you think is how does that pop up? What? This has nothing to do with iDubbbz. Wait, what? Oh, it's April Fool's.
Hi guys, it's me, Ian, Dax's friend. We've worked on the Ice Cream Man documentary together and the Hot Seat. So when I found out recently that Dax is struggling a bit financially, I decided to lend a...
I know what Dax Flames is doing. He doesn't make good content.
helping hand and purchase the Dax Flame channel. Now this doesn't mean that, everything's going to be, different. We're still going to keep Dax on, so he'll have some input in all the videos that we make from here on out. There's a lot of really cool directions that we're going to take this channel, so thank you for your support.
I want to say a huge thank you to Ian for participating in the April Fool's prank. I did a similar one with my friend Joel Haver last year and everyone loved it, so I just wanted to do it again. And so thank you for watching, and here's a quick message from JR.
Hey everyone, we hope that you enjoyed...
What is going on here? What was that iDubbbz podcast called? Like, maximum damage or some shit? Is that what it's called? Yeah. Okay.
Round one.
Let's see here. We should watch the fucking Psychology in Seattle one. That's terrible. Oh.
A lot of, oh my god, the amount of people who related to you made me sick.
What? What do you mean?
Well, there was just a lot of
shocked.
people talking about, like,
I don't look at the comments at all.
yeah, being like a weird kid.
Oh.
And being like, oh yeah, that was me. No, I believed it too.
See?
Kind of thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
I wasn't making it up. I'm not being exaggerative.
Obviously, we talked about salvia for a moment.
Yeah.
So, plenty of people saying big money salvia.
Mhm.
Shout out, internet comment etiquette.
Bless him.
Big money salvia. Love it.
Who's Sylvia?
The green
Possible future guest, maybe. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
1,000,000%.
He's the top of the pack.
Yeah, we love Eric.
The green light behind Ian makes it look like he constantly has a green cartoonish fart cloud behind him.
Oh, it's such a shit joke. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, that.
She laughed way too hard at that. Oh,
So
Christ.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Ian doesn't find it funny.
I don't find it very funny.
Yeah, see, even he didn't find it funny.
regards to the bending the rules in sports, there was a formula. One team who built a... Oh, wait. There was a... Okay. I read that wrong. There was a formula. One. And then the rest of it.
Okay.
There was a Formula One team who built a car with 6 wheels because there was no rule to dictate how many wheels a car needed to have.
I should make a video where I fucking review all the iDubbbz maximum damage shooter on my career podcast review. I sit through every episode. See how good they are.
Awesome.
So I guess you would get faster, like better get up and go.
More
you got
torque.
more traction.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Cool.
Someone was saying, because we talked a little bit about like flavor combinations of things. I said cherry red Kool-Aid jammers and smoked
There's better ways to kill.
oysters.
What does he even talk about? I'm actually curious. I haven't seen him talk about shit except for his fucking wife. His annoying fucking wife. That's all he talks about. Let's see.
I watched this TikTok where he says like, this is how I have fun at Starbucks. He orders this like venti thing that has a bunch of
I don't know how many Patreon subscribers I got. 400? It's really not that good, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even trying to shit talk him, it's just that, you know, YouTuber from that size.
red syrup in it, which is blood, and then he puts Count Dracula as his name.
That's sick.
And so when he's at Starbucks, he can say, "That's me," when they call out Count Dracula.
Yeah.
And the comments were it's such a mixture of like depressing but sweet. One person just said like, "I wish I could have fun," or like, "I wish I could have this kind of fun." And I'm like, yeah. Because he did make it seem like pretty effortless.
Yeah.
Like he has a special interest, but then he's also like pretty like unapologetically himself.
What's he talking about?
It seems.
Yeah, what is the purpose of this podcast?
Okay, that was this was the topic of special interest that was just meant to ease us into the podcast, ease us into the talking. Yeah. No, you need to apologize. That was.
And fuck, he picked a bad title for this as well, though. She Ruined My Career. That's what he's named the podcast.
Part of my plan. But I think the most important thing to talk about on our first episode is I guess the pros and cons, or like maybe explaining to the people why we started this podcast. Like, what is the purpose?
Why'd you start
so
it?
people get an idea of like where our heads are at, if they should be expecting more, what to expect in the future, that kind of stuff. So what are you hoping to get out of this podcast?
Oh man, I don't know. You wanted to do the podcast. You've wanted to do a podcast for since I've known you. But including me was a new addition. I don't know what I'm looking to get out of it.
Yeah, just flying by the seat of your pants.
Why did you let her on? Please. Why did you let her on?
Yeah.
He had an opportunity to not put her on. He put her on.
I mean, that's very much your personality, and I think that is a good, I guess, like inverse of what I'm about. I don't know. For me, I feel like it could be this extra, I don't know, like a supplementary thing to like my videos or the content or the projects that we're doing, so that people kind of know and they don't feel like they are out of the loop. I feel like a lot of the things that I've done over the years, including like the apology video that I made, for a lot of people that was like, it's so unexpected and like, what the hell? But like, if you knew me as a person, like none of that would be like super surprising.
It disappeared. There we go.
No,
to hear.
None of your close friends were shocked at all.
Right.
Not even family that doesn't follow you closely online were shocked.
So I think for me, that's one of the reasons is it's like, I just need to sometimes dump a little bit. And
Dump what?
I also like talking when I feel like it's appropriate. Sometimes in like my normal videos, I'm like, people don't want to fucking hear me talk. They just want to hear me, or they do, but it's like background noise, or they want to see a premise of a video or whatever. And not having that and just being like, all right, I'll dump, I think is like a...
Fuck, I would have loved that from the old iDubbbz. Fucking hell.
That's like a satisfying thing for me. It's like a way to categorize.
It's interesting because it reminds me so much of you saying in your video, like, you didn't believe that you're funny or you're worried that you're not funny. And I think out of all the things that came out of that apology video that weren't related to the actual apology, that's what people hung on to the most. Where like people were shocked that you had these ideas about yourself that seemed to be like the antithesis of who you were online, right? Like you as an image online come off as like confidently, like you know that you're funny, like you know that anything that falls out of your mouth at any time is funny. And it's interesting because you are inherently very funny. Like I don't think you can turn it off. I was thinking about when we were
Fuck, he was funny. Now he just... Oh. He struggles to make jokes now, man. Oh, this video's boring. I can't do it with it, man. I can't sit through it. Oh. This one's more entertaining, though.
about people.
Yeah.
And
I think
protecting.
Yeah, and I think when specifically answering that question, I think what makes it so hard for me is because I am kind of...
What is the future for iDubbbz? Because I want to know from you, Anissa, because
iDubbbz cannot talk for himself. Was that Johnny Sins? He's fucking barking. Like Sleuth. He's fucking barking. He's like, oh, oh. Oh, I can't watch this one either. What's this? Is that them? What the fuck rabbit hole am I down? Sissy Hypno. And Bambi. Yeah, Hayden was really interested in that. He was very interested. Wasn't he? Alright, what's the... Yeah, what is the... Okay, Palmerston North. Where the fuck is Palmerston North? Is that North Island? The thing I hate about, like, New Zealand YouTubers, they all make content, like, about New Zealand and the North Island. It fucking sucks. Like, it sucks. I can't watch a New Zealand YouTuber, like, without feeling, like, so disconnected, because it's always about the North Island. It's like the North Island functions like another country, you know? Like, it's just such a different place. Yeah, it's like Auckland, then Wellington, and then fucking... I don't know, like Napier. Like, it's fucking... It just annoys me. I found some, like, New Zealand YouTuber that goes around, like, really, like dangerous areas, and he only goes around the North Island. I guess that makes sense, actually. I don't know, it just functions like another country. Like, it's weird. It's so weird. It's weird going to Auckland and thinking we're in, like, the... Like, thinking it's on, like, the same type of level, you know? Like, you go to Auckland, it feels like you're in fucking, like, another country. It's so weird. Oh, see how he does this.
Drop them both right there.
Rip it off. So let's look up a New Zealand YouTuber. Day in the life of the New Zealand family. They probably live in Auckland, I bet. Taupo. Close enough.
So we've got Atlanta here. Yeah, he's excited. All right, buddy. Okay, I know. Okay. So Kaido usually stops off for a drink in the lake. Get some nice fresh cold water. Look, he scoops the water up like a whale.
Yeah, he does.
Summer, we were actually playing this game now.
This is the typical day in the life.
Go. Yum. The lawns, that's not a daily thing.
The washing is.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, this is our food tonight. We've got some fish and chips. We've got snapper. That's the snapper. We've got some fries, and those are.
Fuck, those fries look weird. The fries down here look really like I don't want to say shitty, but they look like a lot different. Those look like fucking KFC fries right there.
Fried scallops. What are your ones, Benzie?
Pork and cabbage dumplings.
Ooh, yum.
Man.
What did you get?
I just got a piece of snapper with some chips.
Oh, yeah,
And
there you go.
I'm having some dainty dumplings.
Nice.
This is just.
Fuck, I hate to have a dad that's a YouTuber. They just fucking shove the camera in your face when you're trying to eat. Ah, what did you get? What'd you get, honey? I'm trying to eat. Shut up. You cry on camera. You cry. Cry on camera. Come on. It was this Oos gang. Okay. Yeah, we are heartbroken. I received 100 messages today. Stabs them. Yeah, what was it? There was some like family YouTuber. She got like arrested or some shit. She's like, she has to spend like years in jail for abusing her kids. Ah, Jesus. Yeah.
How much you
I don't know who the fuck it is.
know about positive mindset, law of attraction. It doesn't matter how much you're educated on that. When you're in the moment, it's still so hard to not feel sad. I'm gonna let you guys go. I need to go be there for Christian. I just wanted to give you an update because so many of you turned on the countdown reminders for my new video today and you wanted to see our big news. Please pray for her. I know she's gonna make it through. She's an amazing, beautiful little girl, and I can't wait.
I just say how they act like they're fucking YouTubers, like Dragon Ball Z. Like some big thing has to happen every day.
Wait for her to bring her home and be part of our family. So if you could pray for us, we appreciate it. I love you.
Who fucking watches this shit though? Like who sits here going like, I love seeing this family in heartbreak. Who does that?
Come here. Come closer for the video. Come closer. Come closer.
You keep crying.
Put your head right here.
Your main character. She's Goku.
Closer. Down. Put your head down here. Act like you're crying. Really quick.
I am crying.
That's the thumbnail.
Go like this.
No, Mom, I'm actually seriously crying.
No, I know, but go like this for the video. Go like this. Put one hand up. Go like this. No, go like this.
Parasocial motherfuckers. Yeah, no, I'm thinking 12-year-olds. That's what I'm thinking. What was that one YouTuber? What was that one family YouTuber? Oh, Roman Atwood. I wonder what happened to him.
Put your hand like this. But let them see your mouth. Let them see your mouth.
Yeah, come on. Keep crying.
Mom, I'm actually crying.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm actually crying.
I know. Look at me. Look at me. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Just stop crying now. Stop crying. We got what we needed. Hey, Bart Baker. Who was it? Fucking... Who was one that abused their kids? Ruby? Ruby, 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 Ruby. Isn't that in Black Mirror? What, Ruby? Oh, Ruby Frank. Nah, that's not it. You fake crying? Yeah. So I'm sure. Probably.
Jody?
Like, Black Mirror, you just think of anything that's probably bad. Anything that can come to your head that's, like, bad with technology, they've got it.
I need you to step out.
I have my turn.
That's great. Step out of the house.
No, I'm not gonna step out of the
Step
house.
out of the house. Step out of the house.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
We're just gonna see
Whoa,
if
whoa,
anybody else.
whoa.
Is there anybody else home?
Wait a minute, how do you come to my house?
You don't have any right.
The arrests and subsequent convictions of former mom influencer and vlogger Ruby Franke, as well as her business partner Jody Hildebrandt, continue to make headlines across the nation. The two
You got a business partner for a family YouTuber? What?
have been behind bars since August, after Franke's 12-year-old son escaped through a window of what some would refer to as a house of hell and went to a nearby home asking for help. The young boy who we are referring to as RF can be seen visibly thin.
Fuck, where does she live? In like a desert?
With the shirt he's wearing draped over his body. He has no shoes, only in his socks, and can be heard asking the homeowner, "Can you take me to the police station?"
Yes.
Hi, I was just wondering if you could do 2 favors.
Well, what are they?
Taking me to the nearest police station. Well, actually, just one's fine.
What's going on, son? Have a seat there.
It's personal business.
What does the house actually look like?
Step out of the house.
No, I'm not gonna
Fuck, that's a huge door. That's like a gate.
Step out of the house. Step out of the house.
That's like unnecessarily large.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
We're just gonna see if anybody else. Is there anybody else home?
Wait a minute, how do you come to my house?
Right there.
They go into my house.
Just have a seat right there.
Do you have a search warrant?
Have a seat right
Do
there.
you have a search warrant?
Have a seat right there.
Yeah, that shit's like a wall. You gotta open up the fucking door like it's a wall.
I'll explain everything after. Have a seat right there.
Do you have a search warrant, sir?
Yeah, drive the Batmobile in.
Control 12X11. Can you hold the air? We're searching the house.
I can tell you what's in the house.
Okay. Just have a seat right there for me.
Do you have a search warrant?
We'll explain it after this.
But just sit down. Fucking hell. You're
Just
annoying
come
me.
to my house without a search warrant.
We'll explain everything after this.
Sit down.
But that's not the only information RF shared with authorities. He said he believes 2 of his siblings are still trapped inside the home.
But she said she lives over here. I was like, alright. It's like, well,
Fuck, they live in like Tatooine or some shit. What the fuck?
phone with my sergeant right
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Like, we're gonna try to find the kid for you.
We need to identify that house, and if there's 2 other kids there, we need to go do a security sweep of that house and help them.
12X1711. Can you head over here to the road?
During the search, police find one of RF's siblings, who we are referring to as EF. She was found inside a closet with her head shaved, sitting on the floor in complete silence.
Fuck, was it that bad? They shaved their heads?
Visibly afraid to leave.
Hi, I'm a police officer. Are you going for the union here?
Hey, you okay? Is it just you in here? I'm Sergeant Tobler. What's your name? I just have one. Where's your sister at?
Oh, I didn't think it was this bad.
Contact one. You okay? Huh? You doing okay? You don't want to talk to me? Yeah, that's okay. Can you come with me though?
EF sat in silence for hours, but responded to officers when they asked if she was hungry, as they were later seen giving her a small pizza, which she is seen eating the entire thing. Officers and emergency responders tried for hours to get her to leave.
You don't want to talk? Okay. There's nothing at all you want to talk about at all? It's okay to talk to me. Are you scared? What?
She ultimately walked out with the emergency responders and was later rushed to the
Oh, she's
hospital.
skinny, fucking
Investigators
hell.
searched the entire home but didn't find another Frankie sibling. And now, as prosecutors have released a trove of evidence, we're getting more of a glimpse into what else officers found inside Hildebrandt's home. Investigators took hundreds of photos inside the home. Some photos show a fully stocked pantry and cabinet of food, including canned food, cereals, and peanut butter, despite both RF and EF being found severely emaciated at the time. Investigators also discovered rope throughout the 10,000 square foot house, including in the bedrooms and bathrooms. Next to the rope in the bathroom was a reported mixture of honey and cayenne pepper used in the most gruesome way possible. The mixture was put on RF's wounds, then wrapped in plastic and duct tape. Located near
What?
journals was rolls of duct tape, which was used to bound the children's hands and feet, as well as saran wrap. In the bathroom, officers also found surgical sponges, medical tape, and bandages. In one of the many bedrooms in the home was a small trampoline reportedly used as a form of punishment. The punishment reportedly involved making the children jump on the small trampoline for hours outside in the blistering Utah summer. In the basement, investigators found storage bins, several stacked boxes, and different sets of weights, which was also used as a form of punishment, as the children were bound to the rope, which was then tied to the weights. Nearby was an apparent safe room, and inside the room was a single bed and mattress, a mini kitchen, and more rope inside one of the drawers. When police pulled the rope out of the drawer, it was attached to handcuffs used to bound the children. Investigators gathered several bags worth of evidence. During the search, Hildebrandt never once asked about the safety of Frankie's children. Frankie herself, who drove hundreds of miles to Hildebrandt's home, also reportedly never asked if her own children were okay. When Frankie is carted off to the back of the squad car, she seems stoic, still not saying a word.
Ruby, what's your last name? Just so I could tell them I'm transferring. Okay. Control traffic 13.
Fuck, that's bad. She just straight up tortured them. Holy shit. For what reason? She was a family YouTuber as well. That's fucked. That is psychopathic, my guy. She got like re-uploads? I want to see what kind of content she made. Ah, of course I'm not gonna find it on fucking incognito. Pasted search. Okay. So was this it?
We have some news. I've never seen a boy so excited to get polo shirts. You guys, life is changing. Life is changing quick.
This makes me want to vomit. Oh, Christ.
Need a new battery in the van.
Intimus these nuts. Don't say that, bro. I'm just vibing.
Well, I'm not going to be able to go get Russell's clothes until Kevin comes home with the truck.
Thank you, Luda. You're my one and only.
We have some news.
I just got accepted to a school.
Yay! Russell has been homeschooled, and Eve.
Oh, that's scary, getting homeschooled by her. KYS? You can't say that, it's Twitch.
This year. You
mean keep yourself safe?
may have noticed that I am not vlogging near as much as I used to.
Yo, fuck you schizo. What are you saying?
And that is because I have been getting
You can't get in line.
the mental health community. I've been working really close with Jody over at Connections Class.
Sorry, normal friends in chat? Yeah, one of them.
We just got done this past weekend running a conference for
You coming to New York? Go to Boston.
Couples. We had a handful of singles, and then we had a whole bunch of married couples come, and we had breakout sessions, and we had panel discussions.
Of course, I want you to be safe. I want you to be safe too, my man.
Control in marriage and intimacy in marriage, and it was. I mean, we discussed everything, and it was just so beautiful, and so everybody went home just edified and
Fuck, the way she's just recounting this is emotionless.
to work harder and to have a marriage that they really want. And I am telling you, like, at the end of the conference, nobody wanted to leave. Like, the conference ended at 5. It was a 2-day conference, and it's 6 o'clock, and everyone's still talking. And
Does she have any footage of her house? That'd be scary. I'm gonna spend my trip money on Sia skins like Kashi. That's fucking... That's good. I respect that. I respect the game.
I've never ever been to a conference where
He keeps changing the game with that one. Wait, what did he get? New AK?
people wanted to stay. So
I get paid like Kashi though. Oh, he lives pretty close as well, so I wonder if I'll see him in June.
Kevin and I both presented. I talked about manipulation of principles. You know, have you ever in your marriage felt like gaslighted? Like I feel like something's off, but I don't know what. Chances are, if you're feeling that,
Don't have money to be fair.
Through principles.
Your money's hard to get.
That looks nice
and a knife.
kind, but you're doing it with a
Do you have like a really... Bitch talks about gaslight. That's what I'm fucking wondering, bro. She's torturing her kids. Luda, do you have like an expensive skin you can sell?
Want something? That would be a manipulation of a principle. So we talked about that, and then Kevin talked about...
Fuck, that's sad. They fucking... So he got all this trip money, right? And then he's like... oh, shit. So he got like trip money, probably like a few hundred, and then he's like, alright, not going. I'll spend it on CS. It'd be funny if that's the reason he's not going, because he spent it on CS skins.
Providing, protecting a husband's role in a marriage, and it was so good. So he talked for an hour and a half, and everyone said they wanted to continue talking about it through their lunch. Like, what conference have you ever been to where nobody wants to break out and go to lunch? They would rather sit and listen to more. It was just flooring to me how amazing.
Maxo got his $80
so
in a skin.
there. So a lot of people are like, how come you're not vlogging as much as you used to? This is why. I am so passionate about what I'm learning. That's where I've been wanting to spend my time. We're actually having a women's conference.
Bro, where are you? I missed the vlogs. I missed the vlogs, Ruby. Come back.
I do not feel good today. The silly sickness is invading our house.
Better to spend on CS skin than FIFA packs? I guess.
We're late. We gotta go.
Yeah, at least the skin has like value.
He's such a hopeless romantic guy.
Is that Buffalo Bill? Yeah. I actually can't watch this shit. This is making me want to, like... Makes me want to, like, put my head in the wall. Oh, that's good. You're feeding your kids for the first time. Yeah, they don't eat. They don't eat. That's funny that they had like a pantry full of fucking food. They didn't feed them. Oh, Christ. They only feed them when it's for YouTube.
At Christmas. Isn't it cute? They just have little red fuzzy notes on it. But it's so cute. That's your hot chocolate, so it's the hot cocoa mix.
Watch Snooze? I'll watch him later.
With chips and marshmallows. So cute.
Nah, fuck no, you don't. Holy shit. You don't either.
Because everyone else had cold cereal and you're eating like a king. And I'm like, yeah, sometimes. Tell everyone why you're home.
I do not feel good today. I'm losing my voice, and so I'm going to take a day off.
And poor Julie has missed over a week of school, like a week and a day. Are you feeling okay, hon? You still feel yucky, huh? She really, really, really wants to go to school, and
Fuck, I actually have nothing to say to this vlog. Like, genuinely. I'm sick of India. Black man's experience. Oh yeah, let's put this on.
What's milk? This is milk ice cream. In my country, we do the same thing, but we call it anjero. But we don't put things inside. We just use it like a bread.
Based Indian.
I don't understand. Okay, just relax. Can I enjoy my meal? Yeah, why not?
No, you can't enjoy your meal.
If you ever say Negro to an African person, they will punch you in the face. So
This is not good.
1800 just to the Pakistani border.
Come, go and back.
Go and go. What about just go?
This is car.
What about just going?
Little no.
One way.
He left.
700?
No. आपका पड़ेगा 900.
900 one way?
One way.
Okay, thank you.
Go and back. I am wait for 3 hours. This side border.
Okay, so 900 one way. Okay, I'm not doing it today. I just wanted to know, but thank you for letting me know. Thank you.
I actually miss this vlog now.
Alright, I'm not gonna chance it. I don't want any bad luck. I'm gonna walk over here. It never ceases. People are...
You throw up if you drink that.
Come downstairs and sit down in the kitchen and see how you feel, okay? If it doesn't sit very well, stay home. We started putting the morning together, and I remember that she came into the kitchen and she got a drink of...
Smile for the camera, you sleep outside. Smile for the camera, you have to jump on the trampoline. And I'll put that honey shit on your wounds. And shave your head. And make sure you don't eat.
You okay?
No, you haven't fed me for 10 days.
You sure?
No.
You're going to school? I don't know about that.
It's normally after I throw up that I feel better.
Come downstairs and sit down in the kitchen and see how you feel, okay?
Welcome to the show, 8 Passengers. I am your host, Jimmy Fallon. Today we are going back to school. As you can tell, none of us want to go back to school. Thank you.
Abby, you're not going to school. You just puked half your body fluid.
That's a lot of fluid.
Go to bed.
No, Mom, I have so many, like...
You want me to go get some stuff for you?
She puked in fluid, she didn't puke food. The Japanese treated prisoners more rights. That's what I mean.
Here's the thing. If you go to school...
Dude, if you get arrested in Scandinavia, you get like a fucking apartment with like a PS5 and a kitchen and shit.
And then you throw...
Oh, you can go outside as well if you want. You know, you can just go out to the city.
Up again, I'm not going to be able to come get you. Why don't you try eating a little breakfast and see...
Such a great country. Oh, not country. It's such a great, like, region of the world. You get treated with, like, like, what's the argument? Like, we need to treat prisoners like humans. And it's like some guy that's, like, slaughtered, like, 10 people.
See how it sits. If it doesn't sit very well, then you can go to school. I mean, stay home.
Dang it, I didn't
Good morning, Nolly. We are definitely experiencing jet lag. We got back from Hawaii yesterday.
Or like hallucinate.
And we went a full 24 hours without sleep.
Look at my eyes.
It was actually...
It's so bad.
We got home and it was 24 hours since we'd slept, and then we had another 10 hours before we went to bed.
Not anymore. What are you talking about?
So it was like 34 hours without sleep. A lot of you
Luda, what are the prison conditions like in Portugal?
Asking what we did with our pets, especially our dog when we left. This is gonna be really hard to vlog the next few weeks because all I'm doing talking makes me cough. So I'm gonna be very careful when I talk.
Arabs and South Europeans are invading. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not what I asked. You're talking about like Scandinavia right now?
And try not to cough. Nolly went to a dog camp. What's cool is that they sectioned it like low energy, medium energy, and extreme high energy.
Fuck, how did she get like a fucking audience? She has like no energy.
And so Nolly went to the low energy camp. So basically they like slept all day, but they got to go out and play together and make new friends together with other.
Bad, not inhumane, but probably bad. Let's look it up. Talking about Scandinavia. Dude, slaughter 10 people, get like a fucking like 2-story bedroom apartment and like a PS5. I was gonna look up. I was gonna look up Portugal, wasn't I? Prison. What?
Forgetting for a moment the difficult condition of being a prisoner. That's the goal of this dance.
Bro, I'm on a VPN office Wi-Fi. Oh, you're probably fucking delayed. That's what I'm wondering. I feel like your chat's really delayed. I had a little bit of a hunch.
Workshop organized by Katerina Camara. Twice a week, the Linho Prison's chapel near Lisbon becomes a space where inmates are encouraged to express their emotions through dance.
Dancing in prison is a subversive act. It's a gesture of rebellion, but constructive rebellion. It is not making a lot of noise.
And the feedback has been very positive.
The inmates while dancing feel something special in them. It is this that allows us to understand what is ingrained in them. This is what I call creative disorganization.
Oh, I don't understand this at all. Okay. The most dangerous hood in Portugal.
Many guys, bad guys. Yeah, the people know you are from other country. Then he thank you for robbing. And in the corner.
Give me workshops and shit. I don't think it's as good as European standards. I have no idea. Yeah, I think Portugal would probably be there. I'd say probably Greece would be the worst. Or like some... No. The Eastern European prison would probably be the worst to get like locked up in.
You guys, we got some stairs at us right now.
Fuck it. Luda, people in Portugal, they're actually that bad at, they're actually that bad at, like, English?
Everybody keeps telling me not to film. Oh, okay. We met OG. No? Okay. They don't want to be filmed, so...
Where the fuck is this? Oh, Lisbon. Okay.
Let's go. Come on, bro. So we're gonna go now, enter in to what some call the favelas of Lisbon. Let's go. Welcome to the tourist-infested city of Lisbon, Portugal. Here.
Fuck, your capital city's only 500k? God, that's terrible.
On the banks of the Tagus River, or the Rio Tajo.
It's like just not that big. Portugal's nothing, my guy.
In Spanish. Now, while the city does have a lot to offer, I'm more interested in something else, something a little bit off the tourist track. So, let's go to Lisbon's dodgiest hood, Cova da Moura. Let's go.
What's it? Cova da Moura.
Before we adventure, we gotta get some breakfast. Bom dia. Bifana, bifana e sagres. So you guys can see the bifana there.
Oh, 500k, like, yeah, people. Yeah.
They stew it in a concoction of garlic.
That's fucking small for like a capital city.
Spices, just a nice little baguette, and here we go. 490.
Lisbon itself has a quarter of the population. Portugal's tiny.
Thank you.
Oh, you poor guy.
Mustard. All right.
Oh, the mustard, this is spicy.
Oh, spicy.
Yeah.
All right.
Good for the blood.
Good for the blood for breakfast. All right. Obrigado. We're gonna try the spicy sauce. Get the blood flowing. So I met Julian. He's from Germany, and a little bit off.
Oh, where was it? Where do you have the stats?
Welcome to the tourist-infested city of Lisbon, Portugal. Here,
Yes, this is 500k. What the fuck?
on the banks of the Tagus River, or the Rio Tajo in Spanish.
This guy's dumb.
When it's really cold, man, it just hits a spot. It's almost like a sweet honey, but also spicy sauce at the same time.
And cheap.
And cheap. 490. Cheers.
And cheap. It's a 10 million. So I don't know what I don't know what kind of stat he's pulling out of his ass. Does it mean like he must mean like a specific area, right? Or he did a typo. And I could believe both of those. Lesbian.
Pictures, because she's going to be really disappointed with something if she doesn't. So, did you start smiling? A is for what?
Office internet crashed. Yeah, you're very delayed, my friend. On mobile data. You're very dedicated to the stream.
What's that? Apple. Oh my heck. Look at you. You're an elf.
I'm just a tendy. It's just a costume.
That is so cute. I will keep this forever.
No, it's me.
You can't keep it forever if you're in prison. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm dedicated. You are. Do we keep learning about Portugal's most dangerous hood? Have you gone there? Keep her skin forever. Just gonna keep torturing them.
Alright, you guys. We found the transportation.
Okay, where is it?
Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Bien? Pues gracias. Nos vemos.
Wait, what's the place called that he's gone to?
Vale. Ciao. Let's go to the hood. Alright, so here we are.
No, never gone there? Yeah, you probably don't want to either. I bet on the bad areas. Yeah, that's where he's gone. Como da Mora.
Wow, check it out. Boa tarde. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? Gracias. Wow.
Oh, this guy's Spanish. My life is in Spanish. He keeps speaking Spanish.
Well, you guys.
I thought he was like British or some shit.
so interesting how they've built these places and lived here.
I'm not British, like American.
Now, I've heard they do tourist groups here. Bom dia.
No film.
But they do. We've got some chorizo. Quiero conocer el bairro. ¿Para allá? Okay. Fiesta? Viene.
Every other month you got a news report and a drug rating. Como de water. They block off the entrance. Okay, yeah, okay.
Es fiesta, no? No. Okay. All right.
What's about we got kicked out?
They don't want to be filmed, so let's go. Come on, bro.
This guy's got a fucking death wish, my guy.
Wow. ¿Cuánto? 3 euros. ¿Cómo? 3. Dos. ¿Cómo? 2. Everybody's in there rolling joints. Hey bro, how are you? Cheers, man. It's always fun to come on adventures like this. It's real travel.
It was good that we left there because they were staring behind us, and they were already like, even the guy, because I was on the phone, he was like,
Let's try to wrap this up soon. Dangerous Spanish Giro.
Es más fuerte que los gitanos. ¿Qué manda? Aquí el que manda es gente humilde. Está pronto, y a los chivatos muerte. Chivatos hay que cortarle la cabeza y coserle la boca.
Don't worry, I'll wrap it up soon.
A mí me gusta esta vida callejera.
I'm just learning about the Pippins crabs. I'm rated.
Muy peligroso la cámara, el polígono.
Me dice que este hombre es muy peligroso.
I'm just educating myself in the world and what's around it. That guy looks fucked.
Que viva el polígono del norte.
En España.
Ya unos meses por ahí ya no hay nada.
Bien.
Rica. La
¿Ella
rica.
es la rica?
Esta rica,
Tiene...
esta pobre, pidiendo.
He's not Spanish 100%. Well, he says he is.
Well, you guys, after living in Spain for 4 years, I was finally able to rent a car, and magically, my girlfriend Carrie was also...
Oh, wait. Spain 4 years. Where the fuck is this guy from? Oh, he is from the US. Okay, so... It's just... This guy's an enigma. He goes to India. Oh. Well, how could you tell he wasn't Spanish? Because what his Spanish accent? Was he just didn't sound fluid? Fluent? I'd rather not. You don't want to go to India?
We will keep this forever. Oh my heck. Eve, is this one of the pictures that she said that you would not smile in?
Yes.
Why wouldn't you smile?
It's because I'm nervous.
She says, I'm nervous in front of the camera. And I'm like, oh, psh, this girl lives in front of a camera. Oh.
That's not good. Why would you want to live in front of a camera? Why don't you live in front of the Twitch stream instead? Okay. Fuck, I'm glad I start working at 9 tomorrow. You live in front of bars now? Yeah, come on, you live in front of bars now.
That was a weak cry. Give me that. There you go. Are you gonna pee in your pants today, Eve?
No.
Where are you gonna pee?
In the toilet.
Okay.
Wait, where's the dad in this situation? What happened to him? Did they like divorce?
What's he getting on?
They divorced beforehand? What? I don't understand this. She filed for divorce 3 months after she was arrested and charged. Well, how does that make sense? Did he know? Oh, okay. They were separated, but like not officially. That'll do it. That'll do it.
I'll be transferring Ruby to number 12. I'll give you
About kind of a few things involving your kids. So first, do you live down here or do you live up north? Do you want to talk to me about where you live or how many kids you have?
Was it one guy that like killed someone? And he's like, "Can I have an attorney or something?" And they just shut the interview down straight away. And he's like, "Yeah, you can have an attorney. Why couldn't you just do that?"
So we just spoke with your husband, and he said you guys have 6 kids.
I'm gonna unleash my bipolar. Can I... What? Who was it? Well, this isn't gonna like narrow it down at all. It's like a Jim can't swim or some shit. How does this have fucking 65 million views? I will release my bipolar. That's my favorite one. I fucking love that one. Listen, they got like all the answers from him with like without even asking. Like they didn't even have to like ask him. He just said everything. Yeah, he's a fucking melon. I think he got like 14 years or some shit for like helping. Come on, play. I don't want to sign into YouTube. I'm brave. Oh, might have to. Bro, I thought he was cooking me. Yeah, like he thought it was like Death Note. He thought it was like Death Note, but it was the complete opposite. I'm just gonna use another browser. I remember back in the day, you used to be able to like bypass the fucking sign-in feature. Okay. There we go. I fucking love this guy.
This is 26-year-old Dawson McGee, sitting in a police interrogation room in the early hours of a Tuesday morning. The Monday night before, he stabbed his own mother to death for asking him to move out of the house and get a job. Dawson is unaware that he is being recorded on a hidden camera.
Tell me what to do, Mom.
3 seconds from now, he will hear the sound of the door being opened by a detective. And at that exact moment, you will see a remarkably noticeable switch in his demeanor.
Yes, I did it. Haha! How did he think that was going to be believable? Oh, this guy's a melon too. Oh. You just have to ask, like, one person in his family, like, does he usually act like this? Oh, no. Oh, okay.
We've got something I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about what happened to your mom.
What happened to my mom?
Well, you tell me.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, he just... Yeah, he tries to act like the guy from Cube, the autistic guy that does, like, the hand thing.
People call me and say something happened at home to Mom. They were very bad.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to my mom?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
I was waiting for that to tell me.
Okay. Well, so, was your sister home this weekend?
Yeah, she witnessed it.
I'm supposed to have an attorney?
If you want one.
Am I supposed to have an I should request an attorney.
Gotta go?
That's up to you if you like.
Later?
One.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we like to talk
I
to
got a
you,
bit in a minute yet, anyway. Good night, man. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it.
You want to ask for an attorney?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a very mentally unstable guy knows how to ask for an attorney.
It would come as no surprise that a judge deemed him fit to stand trial. A jury then found him legally sane, and he was sentenced to life in prison for the murder of his mother. All of which was in spite of a continuous charade of mental illness similar to the one you see here. Dawson clearly believed that his passage through the legal system would somehow be easier if he were presumed insane, which is a naive, yet somewhat common misconception that many suspects make when facing serious charges. They have this notion that a plea of insanity would either lower the severity of their punishment or liberate them from it altogether. That instead of being sent... We'll briefly show you a genuine case of the criminally insane.
Got the guy from fucking Postal.
At least a far more convincing one. This is 18-year-old Jared Murray, a freshman at East Central University in Oklahoma. On a Wednesday evening in December,
Sir. Why did all of a sudden did you decide that you need to go to Asher?
Just felt like it.
Because I was planning to take him out into the country and kill him.
Okay.
It's self-explanatory.
He panicked, wanted to pull out his phone. I yanked the phone out of his hand, and then he panicked.
Yeah, like he was... He's very professional when he kills people randomly.
Some more. Kept telling me not to kill him. To make him feel more comfortable, I unloaded the clip, unloaded the bullet from the chamber, handed them over to him, and that eased his nerves a little. Then I pulled a second clip out of my pocket and set it on my lap.
And so you're driving east, and so I guess at some point, did you decide now was the time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what happened?
I loaded the gun quickly, chambered the round quickly, shot once, missed, shot a second time, hit, jumped out of the car, went around. He was driving 10-15 miles an hour, so it was rather slow. Ran around the hood of the car, and of course it was slow when he wasn't purposefully driving. Tried to pull him out, couldn't get him out until he already had hit the tree. Pulled him out there, dumped him into the... before I dumped him into the ditch, I heard him gurgling. I'm not sure if that was a physiological or physical process after death, but I thought that he might have still lived through that somehow, because he was gurgling, so I shot him again and then shoved him down in the ditch.
He makes a
As you
half-hearted
do.
attempt to conceal the body with a handful of leaves and a stick. He then walks in the direction of the highway.
This guy's very reasonable.
Yes, sir.
And which way did you go?
North, sir.
And what were your intentions? When you were walking north?
Canada, sir.
You was going to Canada?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You was going to
States that
Canada.
His plan was to escape into Canada, but he had nothing to escape with, not even a passport.
I had tried hitchhiking most of the way because the only way this was going to work. In fact,
At least he's direct.
my belief that y'all found the crime scene is if someone were to give me a ride there and then. And then whenever your patrol car was pulling up behind me, I didn't know it was a patrol car. I stuck my thumb out and you was there for the rest.
Why are they talking like that? You was there.
Because, I mean, you...
What state is this?
And confessed to...
Pretty much everything.
In my mind, and I think you might agree with me, just cold-bloodedly killed a young man tonight.
Yes, sir.
Or last night.
Got a hard time getting basic info from Bainbridge.
You will
Yep.
now see the detective attempt to establish a motive for the crime.
I guess I'm having a hard time understanding
Like, why?
what you got out of it.
Nothing.
Can you help me?
I don't really get anything out of it.
Do you feel any remorse?
I'm sad that I got caught so quickly.
Tell me why I should believe you that there just was going to be one person that was going to suffer from your consequences of killing.
You have no reason to believe me, sir.
I guess I'm just still having a real hard time.
Well, at least he's direct. Yeah, you're right.
The detective fails to establish a solid motive for further.
So how do I know you weren't gonna kill another? It's like, well, you got no reason to believe me. Oh, fair enough.
The discussion
Oh,
eventually
Christ.
lands on the victim's long-term girlfriend.
You know, he's just so honest with them. It's fucking hilarious. It's like refreshing to see.
You don't think she's going to be upset, heartbroken?
I think she will be, sir.
Yeah, I think she was sad.
How does that make you feel?
I don't care.
No different, sir.
I think you've been honest with me. I think you told me just straight up, right out of the book, what happened.
Yes, sir.
But, you know, you've done a terrible thing tonight.
Yes, sir.
You killed a young man.
Yes, sir.
Just for the simple fact of, I guess pretty much this is safe for you.
Yes, sir.
And what do you think should happen to you?
Death sentence, sir.
And why do you think you deserve the death sentence?
An eye for an eye, sir.
What the fuck?
Yes, sir.
Jared Murray was found not guilty by reason of insanity. He was committed to a high-security mental facility where he was to remain indefinitely.
He's just honest.
Anything to say for yourself today?
Nope.
Any reason why you might have done this to this young man?
No, ma'am.
No reason.
They're dumb reporters. Holy shit.
No, ma'am.
You have nothing to say for yourself.
No, ma'am.
You want to tell the community anything?
No, ma'am.
Did you confess to police?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you proud of what you've done?
No, ma'am.
Do you have remorse for what you've done?
No, ma'am.
He appears completely void of human emotion. No regret, remorse, shame, nor fear.
Just severely autistic. That's what he
He
is.
had both taken a life and destroyed his own, yet seems indifferent to the circumstances. With respect to his interrogation footage, the most conspicuous element was the complete lack of self-preservation. He didn't once attempt to deflect blame, nor afford himself any type of justification for his actions. He simply spoke in a factual, non-biased manner, impartial to how his words may have been taken, or even where he sat down and casually spoke to one of the victim's brothers. The student was unaware that his
when you see me on the news, you'll all know who I am.
There are no...
Must be listening to the demons and voices through the headphones. I think. Anyway. I'm gonna get bed. I'm gonna get up at 8. Gives me about 8 hours of sleep. Which is good. Fuck, Todd. Oh, it was good. It was good. It was a good stream. Thank you for coming.